So we're learning more about you guys. There's a second one, but I'm not sure if it's as entertaining. I don't know. I haven't looked through these, so we're going to look at the other one. I now know what a sink cup is. So we learned what that is. So let's learn
Womansplaining male behaviors.
what else we have. Yeah, Bluebird, thank you for the gift of sub to Shoe the Butler. Thank you, thank you. Itty Bitty, thank you for the follow. I need to turn up the audio. Balls. Is that one? Oh, that is one learning lesson right there for the boys. Balls.
To Women Part 20. Does he leave nasty dishes sitting in the sink full of water and tell you that he's just letting them soak?
Okay, so Shakir just got some food and it looks really good, but he's being really stingy and doesn't want to give me any.
Okay, I do understand this. It's his food. Let me guess. He asked you, do you want anything? You said no. The thing is, I understand because I would probably say no because I'm not really hungry. But the thing is, when you bring in that food and it smells delicious, you immediately get hungry and you're like, man, I really wish I got some food. Can I just have like a little snippet, a little bite, please? One little fry is all I ask for. I beg thee.
Come on, man. Like my food, man.
So can I have some?
No. That smile.
I'm fucking done with you, bro.
No, ma'am. Look, you have to think too. If I was with someone and they decided, hey, can I have that? And they just yoinked my half of my plate in front of me, especially after they said no, I don't want anything. No, I'm done. You don't touch my food. I'm probably hangry at this point. Absolutely not.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Nope, hell no. She just took that way too far. Look, there are 3 things that belong to a man that you cannot touch. His partner, his money, and his food. And this is not a Venn diagram, okay? Just because you are his partner does not entitle you to the other 2.
I can't have the
and
money.
Look, we've all been in that situation where our man orders something different from us and it looks so good and you want to try a little bit, so you ask. That is very, very different than putting your nasty doo-doo finger
doodle fingers in his whole plate. Gross. Yeah, it's a different story if someone orders the steak with the garlic mashed potatoes, and then if I got the grilled chicken with broccoli or something, like, hey, those mashed potatoes look and smell really good. Can I have a little bite? You have a bite of my chicken or something. Like, just trade the food. You have to have an offering for
putting your nasty doo-doo fingers all over his stuff before he can even smell it. Did you hear that banging at the end?
Are you serious?
That was him throwing away the food. He was so upset.
He threw away the food? Oh, I'm just sad now. Oof. I'm turning off my cursor. I don't think I need that anymore. Yeah, he's definitely mad. I mean, she put her whole hand in there because who knows? Like, maybe they have cats or dogs, and she was playing with the dog earlier and didn't wash her hands. Yeah, something, you know.
That hurt to watch.
I was wondering what that noise was.
I went full detective on this video. I put my eyes all over it. Okay. All right, this part of the clip right here.
Oh.
What do you see? Another box. Meaning, he probably got her own damn food, and she's the one being selfish and greedy, trying to get more. Or devil's avocado, very unlikely given how hungry my boy looks in this video. Or maybe that
he could have had a second plate, and he probably is like, I'm going to throw this one away because I do have a backup.
was his second box, and he did order both for himself. Guess what? He's a grown man. He's entitled to ordering 2 boxes of food for himself, having to worry about your doo-doo fingers going on it. And guess what else? You're a grown woman. Stop acting like you don't know how to order food. If you're hungry, say it with your chest. Quit doing
I don't like to order food on the phone. Can I do it online?
This thing where you go to the restaurant and you order a salad, and you're gonna stay skinny, and then you keep eating half the fries and half his burger off his plate anyway.
Nah, I don't care. I'm getting the burger. No. First date? Nah, give me some ribs. Because if you're not gonna love me at my messiest, then you're not gonna love me at my cleanest. Give me the ribs. Drench them in barbecue sauce. Go ahead and bring me a whole thing of freaking paper towels. Go ahead and like get some wet towels too, because we're about to need some over here, okay? I'm licking my fingers. And if you don't care, then we're life mates, I guess. But if you do care, then you are frick you, okay? Okay? All right. I love me some ribs, and I am known in my family to be the messiest with ribs because I love to like just down them like with barbecue sauce, and I don't care. I'm getting that sucker in my mouth, and I'm gonna eat it, and it's gonna be delicious. Hi, Chippy. But then again, I probably wouldn't order the ribs because it's very expensive.
Hey, girl, I know
Burger.
you got Uber, DoorDash, and Instacart on your phone right now. You probably got a cute little decorated folder for it and everything, okay? Men love hungry women, okay? Quit faking it. And Shakira, if you are watching this, dinner's on me and the council. Womansplaining male behaviors to women, part 20. Does he leave nasty dishes sitting in the sink full of water and tell you that he's just letting them soak? Is he trying to get out of doing the dishes? Is there any science behind this? Is it just because he hates you and is trying to weaponize his incompetence against you?
Dog. The mic's picking you up. Tiny dog. Come here. Did you hear him barking? It was picking you up on the mic. Hey. Come here. What are you barking at, bud? Okay, well, he stopped. Anyway. I need to make him howl for you guys because it's the most pitiful howl you've ever heard in your life.
The dishes? Is there any science behind this? Is it just because he hates you and is trying to weaponize his incompetence against you? Yes, yes, and no. First of all, if a man is doing something on purpose just to drive you crazy, you'll know because he won't be able to stop laughing. So this isn't it. Yes, he doesn't want to do the dishes. No one wants to do the dishes. And yes, there's a science behind it, which makes doing the dishes easier on him. Hence,
paper plates and plastic utensils all freaking day, baby. No dishes involved.
why he does it. There are actually two mathematical factors that play into this maneuver. The first is path of least resistance, and the second is order of operations. Path of least resistance comes into play because when you allow the dishes to soak in the water, it gives the water enough time to penetrate the food, break it down, and reduce its ability to stain the cookware. It's also way easier to scrub off at that point. We also see a more formidable...
I mean, true, I am kind of guilty of that sometimes. I do let it sit. Like, if it's, example of, like, if I made, like, queso or something, and I forgot to, you know, wash it immediately, and it's all dried on there, yeah, I might let it sit there and soak for a little bit, and then I'm like, oh, done, perfect, and I clean it out, and then I put it in the wash, you know? It's better to go ahead and wipe it down and then put it in the wash, but I am guilty of that, I will say.
Order of operations, because instead of cook food, desperately attempt to scrub the food off without any time to soak, then finally eat dinner after the food is already cooled down just to do the dishes again later after dinner, we see cook food, start the soak, eat the hot dinner with your family, enjoy some time in the evening with your family, then do the pans at the same time as all the other dishes later. Now, there's a time limit. You can't let it go on for days or else it's gonna start growing like microbes and shit. Yeah, but I think we've all seen cookware where when we're done cooking with it, we're like, this is gonna need an old priest and a new priest, and that's gonna need to soak for a little bit longer. Trust me, ladies, I did not want to believe it either, but after trying it, the men might be onto something here. Womansplaining Men to Women 21. Men do not like being mean to women. If you have a problem, they want to fix it so badly. However, they also cannot help being smartasses if your problem is not a real problem. If you approach a man with a problem and it is a hiccup,
sometimes I just want to vent, man. Just let me vent.
At best, I'm sorry you're about to get roasted. He has to. I'll give you an example. I had a buddy who had a girlfriend who was always saying things like, I should just get a boob job. All your exes had big boobs. I bet you wish I had big boobs. All the time. Finally one.
But then you'll just be like his exes. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want to be just like his exes? Well, guess what? Get that boob job. Bye-bye, girl. You're another one of the exes with the large boobs. All right, he's going to find another one with the small boobs.
She said it again. She goes, I should just get a boob job. And he just straight up said in front of God and everybody, maybe you should. Sounds like you want one. Now to his girlfriend, was this the right answer? No. But
Yeah, I don't know. I feel offended with that. Like, well, maybe you just should then. I don't know. I don't know.
But does he regret it? No. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Actually, I have another one for you, fresh off the griddle. I'm actually still kind of mad about this one.
Uh-oh.
So my buddy's girlfriend is complaining to him about something going on in her life. And he's on his phone, just kind of nodding, agreeing, saying like, yeah, that sucks. Well, I guess he wasn't comforting her well enough because she abruptly just gets up and goes, thanks for the support, and storms off. And he's sitting there like, what? That's when he gets his first paragraph in text form, yes, even though she's right upstairs, of her describing that he doesn't really love her based off of his actions. He tries to explain, I would have loved to hug and comfort and hold you during this if I had known that that's what you needed, but you did not communicate.
If I'm like really upset and crying about something, and if you're just looking at your phone, like the phone's more important than me at that point, you know? Here's the thing. If I'm crying, do I have to say, can I get a hug, please? No. Like, if I'm crying, boohooing my eyes out, and you're over here on Wordle trying to figure out the Wordle of the day going, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I feel like the phone is more important than I was, you know? He was letting her vent. The woman needs some love, okay? Yo, can I have a hug? Where's my hug? No one knows what everyone wants. I guess because I don't know. I know like men and women are different. Like women are more of the emotional standpoint, and what's the standpoint of men? What is it called? I don't remember, but uh, I don't know. I feel that like the emotional thing. Like, why are you looking at your phone when I'm upset? I feel like the phone is more important than I am because you're not giving me the full attention. You know, that's how I feel. That's how I would feel. I guess. You know, I don't know. Ever try to interrupt an angry woman? I mean, it's not really interrupting. It's just giving her eye contact and even like just sitting there and listen to her and focus on her instead of your phone or something. I don't know. You know? Yeah, I know. Flexibility. Yeah, it's now things do require communication. Don't get me wrong. We do need to communicate every now and then. So, I mean, she could say, "Hey, I had a really bad day. Can I talk to you about it? It's really, really important to me." And if he kept being on his phone, yeah, that's a different story. You know. But if he's like, "Oh, okay, let me put the phone down. Let me listen to you." I don't know. Was she complaining or crying? What did she say? Was she complaining or crying about her day?
That's when he gets his first paragraph in text. I guess he wasn't about this one. So my buddy's girlfriend is complaining to him about something going on in her life.
Okay, she said complaining. So, yeah, that's a different story, I guess. If you are just complaining and venting. I don't know. I still feel like I need, eye contact or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like fully listening. I feel like you're half listening, I don't know. Woman complaining or a man complaining? The woman's complaining, but he's looking at his phone and going, uh-huh, mm-hmm, yep, mm-hmm, kind of thing. There is no right answer. There is no right answer because we don't know what's happening in that exact situation.
And he's on his phone.
Why are we complicated? Why are women complicated?
Saying like, yeah, that sucks. Well, I guess he wasn't comforting her well enough because she abruptly just gets up and goes, thanks for the...
Like he was listening by answering some questions, but he was more attached to the phone. That's what I don't like, If I'm talking to you, I want your attention. She can be complaining he offered solutions before and they were not implemented, so he doesn't care to listen anymore. Yeah, if it's been a continuous thing, then I can see that. If it's been over and over and over again, because sometimes us as a woman, we don't want to be corrected. We just want to be listened to and be like, and we want to get loved and hugged and stuff. I don't want to know how to fix things. Just love me. Tell me I am correct in my emotions. Like a little bit of comfort is fine. It would be nice to have a little bit of comfort, like hand holding. I don't know. I don't know.
And storms off. And he's sitting there like, what? That's when he gets his first paragraph in text form, yes, even though she's right upstairs, of her describing that he doesn't really love her based off of his actions. He tries to explain, I would have loved to hug and comfort and hold you during this if I had known that that's what you needed. But you...
Yeah, if now she was crying, then yeah, he should have paid full attention to her. If you're complaining, I'm not going to listen to you entirely, especially when I told you how to fix the situation. So I'm going to multitask and try to tell you you are a person and that I appreciate you. You are a person. I don't know. Probably trying to figure out how to fix the issue. Who knows?
did
Who
not
knows?
communicate that. She proceeds to say, yes, I did. I said, thanks for your support. He says, that's not communication. That's sarcasm. She says, no, it wasn't. So he says, then you're welcome. Both situations that could have been easily solved if they just communicated properly. Situation 1, hey boyfriend, are you happy with my boobs? Yes, problem solved. Situation 2, hey boyfriend, can you come comfort me? Yes, problem solved. Guys don't have problems.
Yeah, true. She could just say, hey, can you be with me for a moment? I'm really having a bad day. Kind of thing,
Doing
Depends
either of
on
those
how it
things.
went.
Ask any dude, a handful is all you need. But for the second scenario, this is where I went from you can still work things out to you need to dump her immediately. Do you want to know what the personal issue was that she was complaining about?
Oh, here we go. Now we're about to know. Okay, now we're about to know what's going on. Okay, here we go.
So she was planning on visiting her parents, who happen to own multiple properties. They're not rich or anything, they just happen to inherit them after family members passed. So when she visits, she's used to using one of those homes for herself. Well, she was complaining because this particular time she was not going to get to use one of the homes for herself, which was a major inconvenience for her because her parents were renting them out to Ukrainian refugees from the war. As a Ukrainian, may I just say, Always remember, men will help you if you're not a dumbass. Use hints and men will...
Yeah, he was probably telling her, hey, well, this situation is a little bit more important, Hey, why don't you, in the meantime, because they're probably not going to be there forever, they're just being there in the meantime situation. Why don't you do this instead? And then, yeah. I'm on the guy's side. I'm on the guy's side here. I keep pausing too early, but I don't know. It's kind of fun learning what's about to happen after we talk about it. Here he stands, a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight. Born of grief and forged in shadow, I know you're on that table again. Get down before you fall and hurt yourself. Welcome home, honey. I hope you had a good day at work. Do you want blue or lemon lime creatine Gatorade before your workout? Honey? Justice.
If you want to get strong and energized to fight crime, drink Gatorade by Gamer Subs. Zero sugar, electrolytes for hydration, plus more benefits and flavors of blue and lemon lime. Get yours today by using code SPIT at checkout to save 10%. Justice, justice, justice.
Won't understand. Ask and they'll give you the moon from the sky. There's no other options. Facts, 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 facts. Men have conquered entire countries for women. In fact, for about 500 years between the 1400s and the 1900s, women were 27% more likely to wage war than men. And they weren't doing the fighting. Men were obeying what their queen told them to do. And just so
Now let the queen go out there and fight, and she's going to regret that decision.
we're clear, passive-aggressive comments are not the same as asking. Do you think Queen Isabella took Granada from the Moors, unifying Spain and giving rise to history's first global superpower by going, sure love that we haven't evoked that siege of Granada yet. No, it's fine. I'm fine. No, I love it this way. No, a queen is firm and direct and tells people exactly what she wants. That's how she convinced Christopher Columbus to go steal America. Yep, that's right. The reason most of you are here is because a woman told a man what she wanted. Oh, but keep thinking that the
Alright,
reason
then.
things aren't getting done is because he's not getting your hints. I'll wait. We'll all wait. Womansplaining Men to Women, episode 23. I'm gonna cover.
I was like, I told you guys earlier, I hate the smell of flowers. Don't give me flowers. I hate flowers. Okay, I have a question. Okay, I know like hinting is like, you know, I understand like the stupid hints and everything. But what if I say, is there a difference between me saying, do not get me flowers versus when I say, I hate flowers? Would y'all get that hint? Would y'all, I mean, it's still a hint. I'm not saying technically don't get me them. I'm just saying I don't like them. Would you still take that as an do not give me flowers? I don't know what accent I'm doing. Hello? I don't know what just came out of my mouth. Do not give me flowers. Don't aggressively send me a bouquet of flowers. Say, I hate, that's more direct. I don't want flowers. Say, don't get, but if I say I hate and you get me flowers, then what's your thought process? You know? Like, oh, she hates these. She didn't say she didn't want them, though. The Lego flower sets? Okay, that's a little different. That's a little different. I would play with some Lego flower sets. Those are pretty. Because they don't die. Because I went and killed them on accident. The stuff they put at funerals, and they smell like, I don't like the floral smell. So yeah, send me Lego flowers or something. Instructions not clear. You didn't say not to give it to you. You just say you don't like it. Edible arrangements, I will devour those. Mostly the pineapple. Give me some pineapple and pineapple and strawberries and grapes. Yummy. Bacon flowers, even better. Even better. Leather or metal or wood flowers, if they went with like whatever theme I'm going with, if they're like completely stand out, not match anything on my theme, then I probably wouldn't appreciate it. But the thing is, I wouldn't know to say, don't get me leather, metal, or wood flowers. Now, if you did, like if you made it yourself, that's a different story. Like if you took the time to make like some metal flowers, you're like welding and cutting steel and whatever, that's impressive, and I will love that. I don't care if it matches then. But if you're just like, hey, I found these at a garage sale. Do you like it? It doesn't really fit with anything. What about flour? I mean, I can make stuff with flour. Yeah, French fries for the vase and a burger flour. I will, yes. You mean 100 times yes. I like bonsai trees. I do have a rose ice cream. Rose ice cream? I mean, I have had Sakura Kit Kats, and they're not too bad. Just not my favorite. Maybe it's the scent of flowers and the existence of the actual floral product. Yeah, it was on sale though, honey. I'm very proud of you. However, but thank you for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. I will find somewhere to put this kind of thing. I would be appreciative, you know, even if like even if he got it from a garage sale and brought it to me, you know, I'd be appreciative of it. You know, I wouldn't be like, ugh, take that back. I don't want that. That's stupid. I would never do that. I would feel so bad. Because the fact that they were thinking about me and they're like, oh, I think this is pretty unique. I think she might like this, you know. That's a little different.
It's the last dandelion of the season.
Do not eat dandelions. Okay, so meat shaped like roses. Look, it's meat. Regardless of the shape of the meat, it's still meat, and I will eat it.
Yeah, on this one. Okay, so I found this article on BuzzFeed that was
Gaga.
things men secretly do that's gross, and I say secretly because men would freely admit to this shit.
Secretly? Oh, we're knowing. I'm about to find out your secrets, guys.
It's the last dandelion.
But I have to admit, a lot of this stuff is efficient. Let's look at some and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, number one, and I knew this would be on here, peeing in the shower. I mean, duh, even urologists will tell you there's nothing wrong with peeing in the shower. What is the difference between peeing in the shower drain and peeing in a different drain a foot away? Besides, I know...
Yeah, I mean, you don't recycle your shower water to go through your faucet. It goes through the same area that your freaking poop ghost.
Most of you are flushing with the toilet seat open, shooting the bacteria up everywhere. At least when you pee down the shower drain, there's no plume.
True.
And that gross habit actually ties in with this one. Blowing their nose in the shower. Gee, sorry for
I need tissue. I couldn't just flat out blow my nose in the shower. I need tissue for that. Done that. Whistles innocently. Voices music on first pause. No. I said I was guilty of the first one. But blowing my nose in the shower, no, I feel like I need tissue for that. These are secrets, apparently.
reducing tissue waste. It's not men's fault that the hot steam from the shower creates the perfect environment to
I'm a shower pisser. Look, so are you. So is everyone here. Apparently, all of you are shower pissers. I'm saving toilet paper, man. If you're alone, don't ever do that to your partner when showering with them. I mean, but they're in the shower, they could just wash their feet. I'm just kidding. That would be disgusting. I'm still gonna blow my nose in the shower. You do you. I just prefer a tissue in my hand for that one.
break down the mucus and clean their nasal cavities. They're just
farmer
opportunists.
blow.
Cutting their fingernails and leaving the clippings laying around. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that women...
Why? 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 Y'all do that? I have a trash can and I clip my fingernails over the trash can and they go in the trash can. Okay, you throw them away unless I'm outside. I mean, outside's different because it's outside. It's not like the bathroom counter or something, right? Cut mine outside or in the shower. Dude, over the toilet. That's fine in the toilet, too. Yeah, tissue under your hand. Collect the clippings for disposal. Okay, okay. You throw your trimmings away. I'm not an animal. The nail clippings jar. Oh, please don't tell me someone has a nail clipping jar. Yeah, we're about to find out why apparently you guys supposedly leave your nails lying around after you clip them. For later, for what? Why would you save your fingernail clippings for what reason? You're gonna make freaking macaroni art, but with your fingernails and you use stuff. I'm done.
Women always go around the bathroom picking up every single piece of their nail they clip. You know how women never forget to sweep afterward? Shaving and not taking the time to wash away the whiskers.
My nail clipping over the house. Would you paint your nails first and clip them so you can have colored fingernail paintings?
That fall in the sink. Oh yeah, that also reminds me of...
Wait, what was that one? Hold on.
Word. Shaving and not taking the time to wash away the whiskers that...
Wait, you just shave and leave it? You'll leave your whiskers in the sink? I mean, I know you're not really... If you have a lot, then definitely don't need to, put it down in the sink because you don't want to start getting clogged later. But you can try to, get, wet paper towel or tissue or something and wipe it off and throw that away and then flush the rest of it. Guilty, kind of. Ooh. I mean, sometimes you miss a few, yeah, but apparently all of them, I guess. If I'm in a hurry in the morning, I'll get it later. As long as you get it later, I guess. My brother does that. My mom jumps on him all the time.
That fall in the sink. Oh yeah, that also reminds me of the way that women always clean out their long-ass hairs from the shower drain. As if we don't do that.
I try not to... Look, I can't help it if my hair falls down the shower drain. So far, mine's fine. So far, mine's fine. If I have any loose hair, I will... Look, I'm guilty, okay? I'm guilty of this, and I will admit it as a female. Okay, we do this sometimes because we know if too much of it falls off our head, it's gonna start clogging. I if I'm like doing shampooing my hair and I have some loose hairs and I pull them out, yeah, I'll stick them to the wall. Yeah, I put it on the wall. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, right? Listen to me. Hear me out. All right. I might put it on the wall, okay? But then after, I will clean it. Okay, I get it off the wall and I throw it away. Because what else am I going to do? I'm not going to hold it and then get out of the shower, run to the trash can, throw it in the trash can. What else would I do? What do you want me to do? I have long hair, okay? I mean, we're talking, hold on. I need a ruler. I need a ruler or something. Like almost 2 feet, right? 2 feet. Yeah, let me make my wall hair art in my shower, okay? My walls are hairy. See the way my drain thing is? I can't really put a strainer in it. Unfortunately, like it doesn't work for mine. So I'll just slap it on the wall and then after my shower, I get it and throw it away. Look, we're all guilty of something weird, okay?
That thing where when we get a loose hair on our fingers in the shower, we don't like wipe it on the wall and create this weird wall of hairs.
But that's what I do.
Farting loudly when there's no one on the street with them. The sentence literally justifies itself. You know, according to some philosophers, if no one was there, the man didn't even fart.
True.
On really hot days, shake.
But do y'all do that? If you're walking on the street and no one's there, do you just try to fart as loud as you can? Do you like just see if there's an echo from your fart or something? Yes. Like, I wonder if I can get an echo out today. Yes. What if you think you had to fart, but it's not a fart? You do it on a mountain? I mean, you definitely have an echo then. You have done that. No comment. Look, if you have to fart, no one's around, then fart, man. Go for it. But if you're just walking around, you're like, man, no one's here. I'm gonna do it and just like force one out. I fart when there are other people around. I don't give a fuck. You're farting right now. Congratulations.
Shaking their leg vigorously to unstick their balls from their thigh. Ma'am, would you
Okay, I don't understand this one, as in because I don't have balls.
rather his balls solder onto his leg? Let him live. Peeing in a bottle.
I get a powerful sneeze, so I do my best to do it as loud as I can to scare people. I don't trust farts. Number 23 is the only secret. I mean, I understand that
His
you get
balls
sweating, your
solder
balls get
onto his
sticky, I
leg.
guess.
Let him live.
Pay no mind to the leg jiggle. Don't mind me. I'm just dancing. Hold on. Hold on. I'm stuck. What if they get really sticky and you just can't get it? Just go in there with your hand. Bust a move. Start doing some moonwalking or something. Show my ball at my hole. What? Why are they so saggy then if you can do that?
Peeing in a bottle because the toilets are too far away.
How too far away is too far away? That's my question. Look, y'all actually have a piss jug, a piss bottle. Now, I know sometimes I'm like, hey, I got my piss already at hand, but I don't. Do you think I actually use it? Absolutely not. That thing would get soggy because it's wood. Disgusting. And it would be smelly. I ain't doing that. There's a toilet right there anyway. So I'm just jealous. Well, I'm sorry. I can't aim as well. So, like, if you're if you're a trucker, I could understand. I definitely could understand if you're a trucker and everything. But, like, let's say if Yeah, like, what if you're doing some construction, but there's woods all around you, but there's also a lot of cars driving by around you? Mind that, mind that. The woods are not super, super thick or anything, because I'm trying to think of, like, an area I have to pass through sometimes. But there is a porta potty. So would you prefer the bottle method or the porta potty method? Half-gallon bottles do come in handy on a long drive through the mountains. Shoot, if I was a guy, I'd be like, "Hold on, let me go I'm gonna find my favorite tree." And just go in the woods and start and find a tree to pee on like a See, look, I am kind of jealous, okay? Because, like, let's say if I'm stuck on the interstate, right, and it's bumper to bumper traffic, no one's moving at all, been in the car for 10 hours, I have to piss so freaking bad, but there's some thick woods over there, you know? Am I gonna go run over there? Because I gotta take everything down. I can't just go bloop. Bloop and done, you know, I gotta take everything. Hey, audience. Some things I can't just unzip and plop it out. Plop and done method. I can't do that. Depends on the other side of the woods how hot it is, and the porta john hasn't been emptied in a while. Is it 1 or 2? All questions in a half second. True. When something gets in your, why are you worried about something getting in there? Yeah, the sneaky snake. I don't have a sneaky snake.
I think she's just jealous, honestly. I know I am.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
That'd make road trips so much easier. Peeing standing further back from the toilet than usual just to work on their marksmanship.
Do you have, like, lines? Would you aim for, like, the middle? Hey! No come. It's like shooting you. But when it like, what if you suck at aiming, right? What if you suck at aiming and get it everywhere? Do you clean it or you just leave it? Gotta make my pee trip fun. Pissing marksmanship competition. Aiming so easy to hire. Okay, so the no squatting method, right? You gotta stand up. The higher you stand, the further you can aim. Wait, I have to know. Hold on. I'm Googling something. And just bear with me. Is there, let's see, there actually are, like, little targets you can put in your toilet. Oh my gosh. Genius, actually.
Y'all are really out here turning the average bathroom trip into the Highland Games. Alright, I might have penis envy. Picking out wads of toilet paper lodged in their butt.
How did it get there? Do y'all just carry for backup? You just shove some toilet paper up there, like, just in case I have a wet fart. And I'm ready to go. What is this? Picking out wads of toilet paper lodged in their butt crack? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Nope.
How does it get there?
Nope.
That's what I want to know.
Crack.
Actually, no, don't. I don't
Oh my
want
god,
to.
men have to hold in their farts, leave their balls stuck to their legs, and now they have to leave toilet paper in their ass? Talk about unrealistic beauty standards. Wearing jeans for more than a month without washing them. Now,
Then a month. Then a month.
Nope. 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 Nope.
A month is too long.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
It also depends on like what you're doing too, but
Nope,
regardless of what you're doing, it shouldn't be a whole month. Like, what if you wear them every day? Every day. Yeah, farmer, you definitely need to get them washed constantly.
Nope.
now we stand.
Alright, it's okay, guys. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll just pretend that y'all don't.
Jeans on this channel. It is the way. Eating something that fell on the ground because it was only on the ground for like 5 seconds. It's like nothing. Hell yeah, dude.
Nope.
Nah, I throw it away. Mostly because I have dogs, so absolutely not. No.
Nope.
5-second rule. Wait, not sure the last time I washed my
Nope.
jeans. Dang it, Kai! You're guilty of the jeans. The 1 month jeans. Like, okay, so yeah, if on the counter, that's different.
Nope.
So on the ground specifically, like in your kitchen floor, in your dining room floor, no, I throw that away. It works, the 5-second method. Wash it off, it'll be fine. What if you drop your cotton candy? That's what I have dogs for. They eat it for me. if it's edible for them. Or I pick it up and throw it away. No.
It's like nothing. Hell yeah, dude. Men are resourceful. They're not gonna waste that. Plus, they're gonna improve their immune system. Combo breaker. Going to the bathroom and letting the last drop of pee fall into their underwear. Ooh, ladies, you do not want to compare urine droplets to female discharge. That is not a war you want to fight. The fact of the matter, do not want combo breaker. Going to the bathroom and letting the last drop of pee fall into their underwear.
You want to start shaking that? You just let it fall in your underwear? Like, oh man, I'm so, my pee is a part of my body. I don't want to be gone from it forever. I gotta keep the last drop in my underwear. I mean, it can't be helped, I will say. You know, it can't be helped. It's not, no one's perfect, you know? You always get that one random drop left, you know? But it sounds like it's on purpose.
Nope.
Ooh, ladies, you do not want to compare urine droplets to female discharge. That is not a war you want to fight. The fact of the matter is, men are gross.
Nope.
But we love it. And society depends on it. Slaughterhouse work.
I don't like the fingernail stuff, though.
Plumbing. Portable toilet cleaners. Sewage cleanup. Mortuary embalming. Disgusting, filthy jobs predominantly dominated by men. Because we don't want to do it. We all benefit from it, but most women are not willing to be that gross. So instead of being mad at men for willing to be grosser than us, how about a thank you?
No, she's got a point. She's got a point. I guess y'all can be gross if y'all do the gross jobs. That's fine. Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you for being absolutely disgusting. Do you do a gross job? Do you do a gross job, though? If you don't do a gross job, then I don't care. Then you need to be clean. You need to be clean, then. Now, if you're a plumber or, like, you work with, like, septic tanks and whatever, then sure, go ahead. You gotta get used to that nasty smell. You used to wipe butts for a living? Okay, then you pass, then. 3 jobs to, like, every episode for... Yeah, I haven't never seen a female plumber. Never. You always wash your hands. Good. I'm glad. Here's another question. Do you guys wash your hands after you pee? You just go pee. And you gotta hold it. You hold it. You have it in your hand. Do you wash your hands after? Okay. You better. You freaking better, man. You better wash your dang hands. Like, even if you don't touch anything, nothing. It's just. I say so. I keep way too much in my pants. Okay, good. I'm just good. I'm glad you wash your hands after. Yeah, I mean, you could freehand if you want. That's on like expert mode, I guess. But quick rinse. I don't pee on my hands, but still, you hold the thing that's been in there that had come out of it. You don't wash your hands. What? We're learning your secrets. Who has hands in this economy? You don't piss? Oh, that's your secret. You don't piss. Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't returned to Canada's worst driver. I need to, though. I need to. To answer your question, yes, hands wash. Okay, good. I'm good. I'm glad you wash your hands too, Kai. Oh. I'm just learning more and more about you guys. Some things I do understand, but the clippings, the nail clippings, I don't understand that part. Or the digging the toilet paper out of your butt crack. Excuse me. What do women do in their free time? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I work and then I come home and stream. And if I didn't stream, I would be playing video games. That's what I would do. Or like do some Amazon shopping for crap I don't need. That's what I do. I don't know what normal people do though. What do the normal ladies do? Do they go outside? Because I don't. Yeah, toilet paper in your butt crack. Would you I wouldn't leave it there, but how did it get there in the first place?